Hey there, David here with Blog Marketing Academy. I wanted to show you how to make a quick two-step opt-in that you can use for content upgrades right in the middle of your blog post, and do so using Thrive Leads. And I'll show you an example here on one of my most recent blog posts about the Redwood strategy. And I had one of my lab members actually ask about this box right here, where it just had a button and not the email, but then when you click on it, the email address pops up. So, and she liked the way that this works, and I can tell you that my conversion rate on this has been pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop into Thrive Leads, and I'm going to show you how to do this because it's simply it's called a multi-state opt-in inside of Thrive Leads, and it might not be super obvious at first how to actually do that. Okay, so we're sitting here inside of Thrive Leads, and what I've actually done is just used what's called the lead shortcode. And then when I put this shortcode into the blog post, that's how it shows up there. Now you can see here at the bottom of the list is the Redwood Strategy Checklist, and right now this bad boy is converting at about 11%, which is not bad at all. So let me show you how this thing is put together. Let's click on Edit. That's the form, so let's edit that. Okay, so here we go. Now, down here at the bottom is the key. You're going to have the default state, which is the way the thing's going to look, but then it's going to show the next state, which is state 1, and you can see that we have the opt-in form showing up. And so those are the two different states of the same form. Now, all we're really doing is making it so that when they click on this button, which we go to Event Manager, and I choose what I want it to do. So I would have added an event, and I'd make it so that when they click on that button, it switches states. And what state are we going to have it go to? We would have it go over to state 1, okay? Now that's already been set up, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. But that's all it is we're making it so that when we click on that button, it switches over to state 1, which is this right here. And that's all it's doing is then it's showing the opt-in form itself. Now, a real quick shortcut to actually creating this states, because you can click add here, but then what's going to happen is it would give you a completely blank template. So what you can do is when you're setting up your look and feel for the default state, and you know, Thrive Leads comes with a whole bunch of different templates, and you can choose, and this is just the one I'm using, and it's pretty default. I don't think I've customized anything. But what you can do is click this little tiny button on that. It would duplicate the state, and there it is. I've actually just created another state called state 2, which I'm not going to save, obviously, but there it is. I mean, so that's all you're doing. Let's go ahead and delete that since this is an active form. But you can actually create the default state, make it the way that you look, clone it over to state 1, and then you just take out this green button and you put in your opt-in form right there. And here's your form. And then as long as you make the event manager, make it so that when you click it, it goes over to state 1, you've got yourself a nice, beautiful two-step opt-in form right in the middle of your blog post. And once again, the output that you're going to get in your blog post is this, where they click this and you click this button and it goes over to state 1 and there's your form. So it's pretty easy. You can actually duplicate this over and over again in different blog posts, and it's an extremely effective way to build your list. As you can see, this opt-in form is currently getting about an 11% conversion rate, and it's because it's not just because of the design of the form, it's actually also because it's something that's tightly relevant to the blog post. This is called a content upgrade. It's a blog post about the Redwood strategy, and this is a very specific Redwood strategy checklist that they can download in order to help them do the stuff that I'm talking about in that blog post. So it's an extremely effective list building strategy. Thrive Leads makes it super easy, works beautifully with WordPress. So if you're not using Thrive Leads, I highly recommend that you grab a copy of it. There's other plugins available out there for WordPress, but I've tested most of them, and I do think Thrive Leads is really the best game in town. And in fact, really the Thrive Themes membership is your absolute best bang for the buck in all of WordPress-based online marketing, in my perspective, because it comes, I mean, I didn't show you the whole content builder there, but you know, you could do so much stuff with the tools that Thrive Themes provides. And Thrive Leads is just one of the many tools that you can get access to. So anyway, that's how you do it. If you didn't know that that feature was there, now you do. Start making some cool 2-step opt-ins right in the middle of your blog post. I'll see you next time.